Welcome back for more. The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Second chapter. In the last one, we just came here to Zace and started talking to Kilika. And I was trying to decide exactly what type of voice to use for Kilika. Since there's so many characters in this wonderful game. All kinds of wonderful characters, a broad array of different personalities. So I want to use a broad array of different voices. So let's give it a little try. Likewise, I'm glad to see you here. And you too would be Olivier Lanheim and Her Highness Princess Claudia, I believe. Or should I say, Miss Chloe Renz? I'm Kilika. I'll handle reception here at the Zace branch of the guild. A pleasure to meet you too. No, the pleasure is ours. My word, but your beauty eclipses even that I expected. Madame, allow your humble servant Olivier Lenheim to improvise a song according to Chi. You're both officially registered as assistants, yes? Assistants are free to use the rest area upstairs, just as normal bracers do. Feel free to use it to relax for meetings, etc. Thank you. Oh, yes, but if you wish to play your lute, you are welcome to play it upstairs. Do restrain yourself to reasonable limits, however, if you please. Oh, yes, ma'am. Wow, I think Kilika might be even harder on Olivier than Shara. Right, anyway, how are things looking on the terms of work piled up? We do have some work posted, but nothing urgent at the moment. You're welcome to attend to it as you see fit. But, huh? What's up, Kilika? You look like you're thinking about something. This is not a normal job, but a request from the guild. It is your position as the group investigating the Society of Ouroboros. I'd like you to check on something. What you? Huh? This is a bit sudden. What do you mean? It's actually what you might expect. I want you to investigate the earthquake that just happened. Investigate the earthquake? You mean like go around asking about damage? Well, sure, but what does... Well, yes, that as well. However, 3 days ago, a similar earthquake occurred at the Wolf Fort. It lasted about 10 seconds, and the quake was not strong enough to cause any real damage. Just like the last quake we got. Great! There's one particularly odd point, however. The quake at the Wolf Fort did not affect the city of Zace. Wait, huh? Well, that is strange. If I recall the map correctly, the Wolf Fort is not far from the city. An earthquake center there certainly should have been felt here in the city, to a small extent at least. It was a weak quake, so it is possible we simply did not notice. Still, your friend is right. It does seem unusual, unnatural. I cannot help but feel a terrible sense of foreboding about it. No, I think I get it. Just like with our ghost, weird stuff like this makes me curious too. Anyway, sure, we'll take on the job. Guess we should ask around the city and at Wolf Fort, right? Yes. I'll be counting on you. Mr. Murdoch is already gathering information about the Quick in the city, however. I expect he'll be thorough, so you don't need to worry about the city. Okay, then, so off the wall for it. Well, ultimately, this is my personal suspicion. Remember, it's not urgent. Feel free to investigate as you see fit while you're working on other charts. Besides, I believe you have someone to say hello to, yes? Oh, yeah. We saw a new gospel, too. So we really should go see Tita and Professor Russell. That seems like a good idea, yes. Let us delay our guild work until we say hello, then. Come, let us reunite with Tita and joyful hugs. When the heck did you take the lead? Whatever. Let's get to Gramps' workshop. Alright, and let's check out the board. We got some side quests to do. Yes, we do. This one's short, so we'll do it first. Alright. Report to Leiston Fortress immediately! Will do. Let's give old Save-A-Rooney first. Off to Leiston Fortress we go. Wait, where is Leiston Fortress? Which way? We need to go east, then north. So east first. Ah. Well, we must continue the story before we do side quest, I guess. No problem. Before we leave town, we need to talk to Tita and Professor Russell. Let's stop by the Russell factory. Let's do. And we can explore town too, why not? Why in such a hurry to do all the side quests? I like to get them out of the way, especially the short-term ones, before I forget about them. Pretty stocked up on items, decently enough. Alright. Gotta buy. Let's talk to the guy to buy. Oh, hey, aren't you? Yeah, you're the bracers who brought me that acerbic tomato. Ah, you remember us. Hey, you bet I do. I owe you a lot. My bit of tomato cooking is pretty popular now. Seriously? You're kidding, right? Ha ha ha! No kidding, right? Those researchers can't get enough of it. It's got a rep for being the best cure for a little fatigue. You can imagine why scientists would be all over that kind of thing. I don't know. I still struggle to understand how the benefits would outweigh a flavor like that. Hey, since you're here, give my new recipe a try. What do you say? It's my treat, of course. Eat some of my super nutritious cooking and keep up with the good work, and you'll go far, I guarantee it. Catch you later. Looking forward to your business. Right on. All right. Store. Do you got anything good? Oh, a little upgrade of the weapons. I will take the air glaive. Oh, that's a whip. It's for Shara. She's not here. We'll take a gun for you, a little bit. Rapier sword for you, Chloe. And a chop sword for you. That's a gun for Tita. Not in the party at the moment. Ooh, enhanced jackets upgrade. Seems like agate. It's not as big of an upgrade. We gotta look downgrade stuff. We'll go with looks like 3 of these we need. That's a lot of money. I'm gonna spend all the money. Spending that money. Buy one of these. Okay. Equipment. I'm not gonna worry about accessories for the moment. Yeah, he's got the Genesis blazer. It seems to be better. A little bit worse in some areas, a little better in other. We'll take it. Yeah, why not? You hold on to that. Alright, we're good. Save time. Yeah, I don't need to go in every single building. Alright, we just need to go see Professor Russell. If I remember correctly, this would probably be his house down here in this corner this way. Indeed.
Huh? Are Professor Russell and Tita even in?
No one, Russell. They might be at the central factory.
Grandpa! The second floor is cleaned up!
Thank you, Tita. Could you organize the parts next?
Okay. Haha. I don't think we have to worry about finding them.
Sounds like it. Come on. What kind of sounds are you making over there, Tita? Yo, you doing all right, short stuff?
Huh? Added! Yay, you're back! Where you been?
I do believe my work's been disrupted by a big, loud oaf with a soul the size of an airship. I can always stop. I can always just stop visiting, you know. Still good to see you two again. Place is a bit of mess, though. Let me guess. That little shake-up knocked everything over.
Yeah, sorry for the mess. Hiya, everyone! What? Sorry I haven't been in touch.
Estelle, hello!
Estelle? What? Tita? What's? It's really you. I thought you were gone forever. Wait, hang on. Gone forever? I'd never do that. But I heard Joshua ran away, and then you left the country. I thought I was never never gonna see you again. Oh, Tita, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have left without saying anything.
As I recall, Cassius sent you off to that bracer school in It's layman, like layman's terms. As I recall, Cassius sent you off to that bracer school in layman, didn't he? Well, when did you get home?
I just got back a little while ago. I was working in Rouen. I was working in Rouen after getting back. I only just arrived in Sace.
I see. Well, welcome back. Wait. The two with you.
Hello, Professor. Tita, I'm sorry I've been out of touch as well.
Pardon the intrusion, good sir.
Chloe, Olivier, everyone's here. This is wonderful. They're helping us out with the investigation. A lot of stuff happened in Rouen.
Well, let's get comfortable and hear the story, huh? Come, I'll show you to the living room. So the true force behind the coup is on the move again. Then they add another gospel with them, troubling.
A holographic projector that can show us an image all the way across a region? How is that even possible?
Well, the concept of a projected hologram is nothing new. I've been kicking around ideas for pulling it off myself even. But a device that can project a lifelike, three-dimensional image at a great distance away from its original point. I can scarcely even imagine the physics behind such a thing.
That weirdo we fought said something about an experiment with a new gospel. It did seem bigger than the one from before, but it didn't stop our ordinance.
Oh yeah, speaking of, how's the gospel of the catcher in the coup? You figured anything out about it yet? About that. The more I investigate that little enigma, the stranger it gets.
Stranger?
Yes. Let me start at the end, actually. I am convinced the orbital shutdown phenomenon is not a function of the device itself.
What? But the Black Ormond has stopped other Ormonds dead in their tracks. We've seen it, Professor.
You've seen Ormond stop in its presence. That isn't quite the same thing, milady. No matter how I look at it, though, the quartz in the device simply cannot actually do that. It can certainly warp orbital fields. Oh, how can it do that? But suppress them, no?
Warp orbital fields.
Oh, orbital field refers to the electromagnetic field generated by an individual orbital device. With normal orbits, you can describe an orbital field by drawing its field lines, and those follow very specific rules. When Grandpa tested the gospel, though, its field didn't obey those rules at all.
This is going a little above my pretty little head, I'm afraid.
Yeah, afraid not much is registering.
In layman's terms, it's a warped orbital field that doesn't obey the laws of such things as we understand them. Regardless of that, though, ultimately, an orbital field amounts to nothing more than orbital energy in an area. Unless you were to apply very specific direction and purpose to them, you shouldn't get the orbital shutdown phenomenon effect regardless. To be honest, I've been utterly stuck on this. But with your report of this holographic business, I may have an idea. Thank you for letting me know.
Well, I'm not sure how that was useful, but you're welcome.
The Royal Army's ought to have possession of the hologram thing the enemy was using. If you want to have a look at it, get in touch with them.
I may just do that. Speaking of which, what are you going to be up to now? Will you be working in Zace for a while?
Oh, yeah, about that.
Estelle explained the situation concerning the guild's request to investigate the earthquakes.
Oh, so Killica thinks the earthquakes. Well, it is true that the earthquakes are rare here in the borough. And she is correct about the earthquake at the Wolf Fort.
3 days ago. I think Miss Killica's right. I don't remember Zace getting any tremors at all. That is kind of weird. Well, it is a natural phenomenon, so I kind of doubt the society is involved. It's still pretty weird though, and we like to figure out what's going on.
Indeed, earthquakes. I wonder if it would be useful.
Huh?
Grant, if you all over another weird invention, I swear.
I do have something in mind. But then how would we? Wait, transmit the data back here using, and then hook it to the cable. Of course! Oh, yes, it worked perfectly.
Professor Russell, could you keep the rest of us in the loop?
Oh, don't worry. I need to check a few things regardless. Don't worry. I need to check a few things regardless before we start. I recommend heading to a fort and learn from them what happened. I'll see about preparing you a little something useful for when you get back.
Well, I definitely won't say no, but what little something are we talking about here?
That is full of surprise. Just you wait. Now, if you excuse me, I need to get to the central factory. Just have to browbeat Murdoch into going along. Tita, would you mind helping your old grandpa?
Oh, sure. Estelle, Ackett, I'm sorry. We finally meet again after so long and... It's okay, don't worry. I'm just happy I got a chance to see you again. Estelle.
Hey, no tears now, kiddo. Besides, we'll be here in Zace for a while. We have plenty of chance to see each other later. Just you wait.
Yeah. I'm sorry we couldn't give you much of a welcome. Oh, don't worry, Tita.
Fear not, we shall stop by again. Perhaps on that day I too can be greeted with such moist welcoming eyes.
And on that day you'll have 2 black eyes. Anyway, see you later.
We'll contact the guild once we're ready.
Well, those 2 haven't changed at all.
Still, inside all that time fiddling with machines at her age, kinda makes me worry, you know?
She doesn't do a lot of girl stuff, I guess. But hey, I didn't at that age either, and I turned out okay.
Her parents ought to be the ones worried about it, dang it! I guess they can't be out of the country. Think I might have a talk to Gramps about the next time we see him.
Why, Agatha, that's quite a brotherly thing to say.
Huh? Or perhaps a fatherly thing to say. Haha, what a fine.
What a fine daughter.
You would make any man jealous, Mr. Crossner. You looking to lose some teeth, Blondie?
Not at all. Indeed, I do envy your bond with that girl.
To be honest, I understand what Olivier means. Tita is the kind of girl you wish was your little sister. I envy you, Estelle. Chloe, cut it out. Well, don't worry. Everyone will get to know her soon enough. Except for Olivier, maybe.
Estelle! An arrow! My heart! Oh, I can't keep up with this. Let's get this show on the road, huh?
You're right, we shouldn't. So let's make our way over to the Wolf Fort while we work on those other jobs.
Okie dokie, well I guess we can leave town now and do some side questing before we do some main questing. Let's see, let's do a save. Alright. Let's take a look at our notebook real quick. Yeah. Oh, they expired already? It wasn't that long term then. When you say long term, you don't, I think you mean longer than one chapter. Never mind. Oh well, not worried about it. We got other quests to fulfill now. Couple monsters. Test out a gun. Alright. The one I was gonna do first was in the Laced Fortress. That's this one. Okay, let's go to Laced Fortress. So yeah, Ritter Roadway. We need to go east. Here we go. Surprise. Damn it. Damn it. Weak to earth and wind slightly. Airstrike. Gunshot. Let's see if they're weak to bullets. Ah, yes, they are. Ah, no magic needed. These guys are weak. Alright, anyways. To Laced Fortress we go. Did I take the right road? Yes. Treasure. Ooh, good treasure. Very nice treasure. Who do I want to give it to? Oh, yes. That makes you much more useful. That is exactly what I was missing. A little healing from you. A little more magic. Nice. Save that. Let's go. These enemies are weak. Weak sauce. And we're still leveling up for fighting weak sauce enemies. Well, what do you know?
This is Liston Fortress headquarters of Her Majesty's Royal Army. Civilians are currently barred from entry.
Oh, but, we're here about the request you posted on the guild's board.
Yeah, well, what about a special training or something? You ain't heard from ain't you heard from your officers about that? Oh, that, yes. Commander did say something about that. Now that you mention it, he not even a soldier, and they've roped you into helping with the training, huh? I certainly don't envy you.
Well, that's part of the job. Anyway, could you get whoever's in charge?
Certainly, but are you sure you're ready?
Ready? What do you mean?
We've been engaged in a rigorous training program for quite some time now. With no specific rest breaks. They're probably going to toss you into the meat grinder as soon as you go in there. So, if you need to change equipment or get anything you should take care of before you go in, take care of that right now.
I see, okay. Can we get a little bit of time then?
Good idea. Could you wait a bit? No problem. Once you're ready, just say the word and I'll let you in. All right. So it's time for some training as we are gonna help, I guess, train the soldiers, even though we're not soldiers. But what will that entail? And will it really be the meat grinder they say? Find out in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you then. Adios, amigos.